in there, trimming this baby and running her wild. Willie's from Miami. Also on the crew we have Julio de Verona and Bernard Gonzalez. Taking a little bit of instruction there. These fellas are also in the sports class or the Offshore 2 class. A little bit of artwork on that boat. There's that navigation. This is a long stretch here out the Bimini. It's about 52 miles total. And you got to be right on the money, otherwise you miss the island, you don't see anything. We're about 5 miles from Bimini now. When these fellas get up near the islands, there's more than one island, so they have to know exactly where they're going. A boss of the machine. The water's a little bit calmer as we're approaching Bimini now. Running about 70 knots right now. Good speed for this kind of water. Okay, Mr. El Boss. El Boss, 37.5-foot cigarette with new Hawk Power motors. Willy Diaz, the owner. Willy Diaz is from Miami, Florida. Doing the navigating, Carlo Martinez. And driving is Julio de Verona. Willy won the Bacardi Trophy race in the sports class this year and is known in the sport for his throttling expertise. Willy should be campaigning the rest of the year, doing some dancing out there. 37.5-footer. He's third place right now in the sports class overall for points. He's running in third place right now in the Benihana Grand Prix. On his way to the Shrewsbury Rocks. Second checkpoint for the performance crew. Running in third place right now behind Miscala Wine and Umberto Picon and Dan Carrera. Coming out of the back of the boat there. I'm not sure what it is. And there's the standings. Miscala Wine up in front. Dan Carrera in second place. And El Boss, Willy Diaz, running third and strong. Willy Diaz.
Willy Diaz, El Boss.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about that boat.
Well, there ain't much I can tell you. It's a cigarette, and I guess it's about the best hole there is, and it's running very hard. I don't know about this water. It's too flat for me, I think, but
Well,
try to do the best we can.
they say 1 to 3 foot, but I'm sure that'll change probably in the 4 foot range. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. It looks very flat to me right now. I wish it would pick up. It's ideal for 5-footer waters, and I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I saw the boat run in Miami at Turnberry Isle. Boat ran good. If it runs that good today, those people got problems.
Well, over there we had 6 to 8, and that's why the boat, you know, did what it did. And we're hoping for, you know, some nice water, but I don't know. This doesn't look out water.
Okay, Willy Diaz, El Boss. Boy, what a race we got here. He's putting it to him now. He's going to get him before the turn. Whoa. Willy Diaz, the owner of El Boss 37 1/2 foot cigarette. He looks like he's leading the pack right now in the sports division. Willie won the Bacardi Trophy race this year. 3rd place at the Benihana. He also won the Coral Gables race. He's sitting in number 2 position in overall points with 10.25 right now. That's Julio Di Verona driving. And navigating is Carlo Martinez. This boat was also rigged by race headquarters in North Miami with Bob Cicenti. Willie's doing a little navigating out there. He's running Hawk Power motors also. A lot of the boats on the course this year are running Jerry Jacoby's Hawk Power motors. Been very successful. 37 1/2 foot cigarette. Calm water is not what these guys are hoping for. You can see their tabs are all the way up. They're trimmed all the way out. That's a big boat to be pushing these small block engines. We're still heading south down to Dania Beach. You can see all those high-rises and condominiums in the background. Everybody's getting a free show out here today of these offshore racers doing their thing.
We're just gonna keep it there, you know. Try to be not in the lead, but we'll try to be within the lead. You know, I'm not gonna go for or try to go for a first. I just want to finish, you know, within a 3rd or 4th. That'll keep me within the points, you know, for the World Championship, and that's what we're really looking for.
Willie does his own throttling. More and more people in the sport today, the owners are doing their own throttling. Saving those engines. Willy Diaz, El Boss, Willy Diaz leading the sports class, S38, 37 1/2 foot cigarette. Hawk Power motors, look at him go. This is good water for El Boss today. The longer boats have the advantage. Everybody will have the tabs down and the drives tucked in. We'll see if we can take a look, see how this boat's trimmed out. Willy Diaz won the sports class at the Coral Gables, finished 2nd at the Harmsworth last week. Listen to her roar. El Boss popping the pistons, going for the World Championship. Willy Diaz, Carlo Martinez. Boat was rigged at race headquarters in North Miami. Heavy seas out there.
Willy Diaz, El Boss, how are you going to handle this championship race?
Well, we'll do it like a regular race. Go out there and nail it, you know, go for it.
You expecting rough water?
Yeah, we hope so. We definitely hope to be the rougher the better for us. You know, if it's real rough and it stays together, we got a good chance. You know.
What position did you finish in national points?
We finished second overall, U.S. So we're doing okay with this boat. We've only been in 4 races that we have finished, which we entered 5 and we finished 4 because we got disqualifying 1. Where we got 2 first place, 1 second, 1 third. So it's a good record for that boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to be running with you?
I'll be Mike from El Oso, and
Mike, what will you be doing?
I'll be driving.
Driving? And?
I got
Louis, El Ronco.
El Bronco?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what are you going to be, throttling?
I'll be scared.
They'll be navigating.
Oh, you'll be throttling.
I'll be throttling the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
El Boss, he jumped on lead, but he started on the wrong course there for a minute. Now he's back on it. Beautiful new cat boat, running good. Well, I'll tell you, if El Boss keeps up this kind of stuff, there isn't going to be any contest. They're really pouring it to it early. In fact, I can see some of the open boat stragglers ahead. He's going to catch them. Oh, they got that boat trimmed out nice. It's really taking it. Beautiful ride. Well, that's what you call going for it, I'll tell you that, because they are definitely going for it. Whoa! They almost lost it. They almost lost it. Came back in the water nice, though. Yeah. I think they better bring those drives in a little bit. What do you think, eh? They are pulling up on the Seahawk. They're putting it to them right now, heading down towards the mouth of the Detroit River. Now you see some speed. Whoa! Go, Willie! And Mr. Falcone, he's looking at him. He's trying to hold him off. Now it looks to me like El Boss is playing with him. He pulled right up on him. And Seahawk just laid there. Now he's coming back at him again. They're doing it to it today. Willy Diaz and the Shadow Cat leading. They know it. They're number 1 right now, heading down to the river. If they can keep that thing together, they're going to have a victory. And the Detroit Spirit of Detroit shows Light Challenge Cup race. They're winning the race, and they know it. Look at them. Oh, are they happy? Hold them together, Willie. Hold them together. They're both definitely running off the wrong way. They're running off the wrong way. Okay, now they see it. El Boss has got it going again. It looked to me like they slowed down because there was a navigational error. And now the Seahawk boat has jumped out ahead of him. But it seems to me that he has the speed to run up on him when he wants to. Yep, they're heading for their check boat right now. They're heading for their check boat now before they make their turn for the river. What a race these two guys are putting on. Willie Falcone. Go, he's leading again. And here comes El Boss. He's going to blow right by him. The last checkpoint before the river for the checkered flag. And look at him go for it. And there you see it. You see the check boat. Now they're heading down towards the rooster tail. And a checkered flag for one of them. Which one will it be? Will it be the one that holds together naturally? They're headed off course again. Now they're picking it up. Now they're heading for the river. I think El Boss is just laying back, waiting to make his move. Talk about strategy, man. These guys are using it now. Now El Boss is coming up on them again. Over that way. They got to go over that way. Yep, they're just playing with each other. I got to feel that El Boss can run up on him when he wants to. The navigator telling him, pull it over to the right, get it over there. And he's doing that. He's getting it in line for that river shot. And here comes Willy Diaz again, right on his tail. Waiting for him to make the mistake. And here comes Willie running up on him again. Now you can see that he has speed. And he cuts him off. He cut right in front of him. He didn't see him coming up. Now El Boss is going to probably go a little wide on him, try and take him. Roger. They're right in line for the rooster tail finish now. They just hold them straight. How much? Let me know when we're going to break off, Phil. And there's your winner, El Boss, Willy Diaz. Wow, look at him go. He's got the speed on the Seahawk. He's got it. Look at him run away.
I'm here with Willy Diaz and Willy Diaz Jr. Willy is the present national record holder in the S-Class, and Willy comes prepared. We're standing in front of his 37-foot cigarette, and next to us is his 30-foot Team Shadow catamaran. Willy, what kind of water are you looking for out there?
Well, it depends. It all depends on the water. If it's 3 to 4, I'll run the cat for sure. If it's more than 4 to 5, 6, 8, it don't matter. I'll run the cigarette.
Okay, Willy's strategy is one that seems foolproof, but in offshore racing, we all know that the gremlins have a lot to do with it. Willy, this year you've had your share of bad luck. Last year you were the world champion. What can we expect at this race in terms of your chances of finishing and winning?
Well, you know, it all depends if we finish. If we finish and I make the right choice, I know I'll come in number 1. No second place for me. It's never been a second place for me. You know, I think you guys know that.
We heard it from Willy Diaz, and I have a tendency to believe it. Willy, good luck to you.
Thank you.
El Boss, #1 in the nation, 2 world record performances in a row, 2 wins in a row. Willy, what's going on?
Well, just running kind of strong, I think. You know, the Shadow Cats really are really going real strong, and I don't know. I feel that we can still make a better record than we did. It's a matter of getting the water just like in Detroit, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go over 95 average.
Willy, I watched you closely, obviously, at Detroit and at the Benihana. You made it look so easy. You were almost playing with the other boats out there. You seem to have more control over the boat than most other people do. What do you attribute that to?
I attribute that to being about 5 years in the sport, running 3 years open class, blowing about 6-7 pair of engines in about 3 months, just going 6 days a week to throttle out there and trying to be the best throttle man that I can be, and just try to be in the best.
Between races, Willy, do you do any kind of conditioning to keep yourself in shape?
Yes, sir. I run karate school in Miami. I have my own dojo, one of the biggest dojo in Miami, and I got even some of my students are here today. So that's usually what I do. I've been a black belt for 8 years.
Impressive. Is Carlos and El Ronco students of yours?
No, they are too lazy to be with me, but I have Jesus from the Black Sunday and Eddie from the Black Sunday. They're my students are here, and some of my students, they're around too.
Earlier on, Bob Ceseni said, and I have to agree with him, that you're probably one of the best throttle men to come along in the history of the sport. It's been very impressive so far this year. I certainly wish you the best of luck for a lot of reasons.
Okay, you know, they don't give tribute to sports, you know, let's say performance class throttlemen, because usually it's the open class, the one who gets most of the deal, you know. And my main goal wasn't winning the world championship or winning any of these races. My main goal was be catalyzed as the #1 throttleman in the world.
Right now you are that. You're also the fastest throttle man in the world. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, sir.
Arigato.
Don arigato gozaimasu. Thank you.
Here comes El Boss, right underneath us. Willy Diaz. He's not going to let the Cats beat him even though he has one. He left it on shore today, elected the knee bottom. Probably wish he'd brought out the catamaran, but he's doing well enough with the big cigarette. This boat is no slouch. He's got good horsepower in there. Running those Eichert motors from KS&W Marine in St. Augustine, Florida. That's a 38-foot cigarette. That boat's normally reserved for the big blocks, but Willy Diaz has proven it can be competitive with small blocks as well. Number three Merc Cruiser's on there. Everything on the back of that boat is gold anodized. Willy does everything first, last, leaves nothing to chance. Willy wants some more speed. Willy Diaz, probably one of the best, if not the best, throttle men in the sport. Showing us how it's done. His crew, Carlos and El Ronco. 2 big, strong, burly guys. They're ready for anything. Willy is a karate black belt instructor. Stays in tip-top condition between races as well as during races. He needs all of it for this kind of pounding. He races out of Miami, Florida. He's competitive all over the United States. S38, Willy Diaz, current world champion, current world record holder, and winner of the last 2 national races. We have a green flag. We have a start in the sport class. On the inside, it's Ericsson, Gallo Wine, Inspirations, Seahawk, Express. Express is up there making a move. The V-bottom Gallo Wine right up there with him. And here comes El Boss. Power play. We have a good sports start. They're fighting it out already right in the beginning. Butch Ryan and the Express got that boat running good. Seahawk right on his tail. El Boss putting a move on him. Ericsson on the inside holding his ground. Gallo Wine dropping back a little bit, letting these cats roll and show the way. El Boss, Willy Diaz putting a move on Butch Ryan and the Express. Now you see speed. Look at him go. And Seahawk is coming up behind them. Whoa! What a race they're putting on right now. Like Willie said when we talked to him earlier. Al Boss running away from the sport boats in this start shoot. What speed they must have in that boat. Crew is together. Shadow Cat showing them the way. American International Freight Forwarding Incorporated, the owners, sponsors. Looking back, see where their competition is. There, ladies and gentlemen, is boatmanship and film work at its finest. And how fast that cat boat go?
About 110.
110 miles an hour in a 32-foot boat?
A 30-footer.
A 30-footer. Beautiful Shadow Cat. They've been making a good showing this year. How do you feel in that boat?
Oh, beautiful. Can't tell you enough about that Shadow Cat. It's just the perfect cat.
People have been saying that they're afraid you're going to hurt yourself with those speeds.
That's what I'm here for.
In other words, you're a racer.
That's right. I don't come here just for the hell of it. I come here to win.
Good luck to you today, Willie, and your crew. Who is in your crew today?
I have El Bronco, like always, and Carlos Martinez.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come back safe.
We'll try.
Thanks, Willie. Your throttle man in sport class. And here's the current leaders in the sport class. Two cat boats, Alboth and Erickson. And I'll tell you what, they're heading into some heady seas now. We got the power play, and we got Erickson leading. Butch Ryan running on the outside and Express. We got a 5-boat race right now. 1 V-bottom and 4 cat boats. And I'll tell you what, you're going to see some raggedy racing now. Whoa! Shadow Cat El Boss, Willy Diaz. Erickson and the Seahawk showing the way right now. And now El Boss is coming on. Whoa, hang on to it, Willie. Earlier today we talked to Willie and he told us what he was going to do today. Well, this is what he said he was going to do. What are you going to do today?
First or nothing. Yep.
Go for it.
Yep.
You got it. How you stand in points?
We're standing, I think, in 4th place. We got 1-1 and didn't finish, and one finish.
Well, good luck to you guys today. I know Al Boss is always in there hard charging. Bring back a victory.
Oh, yeah. Either we break or we're going to win it. That's the
Either
way it
going
is.
to break or win it, and that's the way it is.
That's the way it is all the
You
time.
got it. Thanks. Slot trying to catch the power play with Danny Weinstein. Well, I'll tell you what, these guys are letting it out today. coming up to checkpoint 3. Erickson and Seahawk made the turn together. Seahawk took the lead. Erickson second. Power play coming up on the turn, running third, with Al Boss running fourth right on his heels. Coming into turn 3. As they make the turn together, heading down up the ocean, northbound. A little bit of confusion as to which way to go up here with the Seahawk and the Erickson boat. They kind of cross paths. Power play, Danny Weinstein currently leading in the sport class, running in third slot right now. Probably a strategic move, he's just kind of laying back maybe. And here comes the L Boss. He's going to put a move on Danny Weinstein in power play. Maybe the water looks a little bit better here, not too much. We've got some heavy rollers here running on this northbound third leg. I think there's a little navigation confusion.
When it comes to speed, there's Willy Diaz and nobody else. When it comes to excitement and quick reflexes, there's Willy Diaz and nobody else. The boat, 30-foot Shadow Cat, the fastest Shadow Cat ever built. It has been clocked at 118 miles an hour. Right, he's literally on top of the reef. I don't know what he's doing. God bless you, Willie. Don't hit this reef. Don't back off now, Willie. You've got 6 inches of water under you. He's on the reef, right on top of it. Any one of these waves and he can hit bottom. It's amazing. Willy Diaz, another miracle. He rode right over the top of the reef. And he pulled himself a 1/4 mile lead with that stunt. I think he knows what he's doing. I hope so. If he drags any of those V-bottoms through there, it's all over for them. He's really stretching his lead out here in the ocean. We're starting to see the open stragglers up ahead of us. He's holding her right at 100 miles an hour. Willy Diaz, he said that if they were going to beat him, they were going to have to catch him. He's not backing off. He told us he'd run 106. We're indicating 100 to 105. He's right on schedule. God, he sets a torrid pace. Nobody else can stay at this speed, and yet he's about 15 miles an hour below his maximum. And look at the ride he's getting. They're sitting down. They get a little airborne. He makes an adjustment, brings it right back in, and boogies along in 100 plus. Hold it, Willie. Willie's going for all the marbles all the way. He likes world championships, but he likes records better. He averaged over 100 miles an hour between a number of checkpoints in the Bahamas race. He averaged unofficially over 90 for the Benihana race. Was penalized some 3 minutes, still averaged 86 plus. Strong running Willie. Into the roughest part of the course so far. Willie is still not backing down. just leaping a little bit further. It's been said of Willy Diaz, the rougher the water gets, he just jumps a little bit longer and goes over the top of the stuff.
I've run out of adjectives. I watched this man race today. We got you at between 100 and 110 miles an hour for entire stretches between checkpoints. I've never seen anything like it. World champion again. He goes so fast, it's incredible. He makes a habit out of it. Willie, what are you going to do now?
I don't know what is there to gain. You know, what kind of title? I don't know. I guess that's this is what you do all year just to get here. And I was qualified from last year, so I don't know if I'll be running next year in the circuit, but I will be here for the World Championship. I might just take it easy, and I might throttle for somebody else. I don't know. If I don't, I'll bring my own equipment, but most likely I'll probably be throttling for somebody else.
Willie, I think the sport needs you. We were up there watching everybody else run, and it seemed like there were two races going on. There were the boats that everybody else drives, and there was you. You were in a different class, a different speed range, a whole different world. Do you find yourself just pushing to the maximum all the time?
I push to kill. That's the only way to race. I don't come here, like I said before, I don't come here for the hell of it. I come here to win. And number 2 ain't good enough for me. I don't come in like number 2. I come in number 1. That's it. That's the only way to go, and that's the only way I know how to run. The only thing in life is to win. You know, whatever you do, you try to be the best. And I've proven that I'm one of the best throttermen. Myself, I know I'm the best throtterman. I don't know how other people catalyze me, but I feel I am. In Boston and flat, both of them.
I think so too. Matter of fact, I've said it a couple of times. Willie, one more thing. We've watched you race. You set a blistering pace out there. Did you have any strategy whatsoever, or was it just full balls to the wall all the way?
Well, the only strategy I kept was the last lap. Before the last lap, I had a problem with the trim power. I blew the trim pump, I think, and I couldn't trim out the boat. And you know how hard it is when you're running without trimming on this kind of boat, especially in the cat. You know, they're always diving in. So I had to trim out only one side and just hope that I wouldn't flip the boat in and keep jumping on sideways. That's what I was doing. I was doing about 100 jumping sideways, and that's very critical for the boat. You know, I thought it was going to break, but I just said in my mind that if it breaks, you know, if God wanted to break, it will break. So I'll push it to kill, you know, and if it would have break, that's the chance I was taking. I knew I was taking that kind of chance.
Well, Willie, there have been world champions and national champions who've been accused of backing in or lucking out or whatever. Here's a guy that's won the world championship 2 years in a row the same way. He blasts his way in, and the devil be damned. Congratulations, Willie.